Got it?
This is Kyle.
Yeah, this man.
And that's his name right there.
Kyle Olson. Gotcha. Director of And sorry, but we're having a little technical difficulties for him to wire up the podium.
That's okay.
Even it is so cold. Even the inside electronics are.
They're not working for some reason.
Everything else remains the same.
Everything else remains the same. Director of Operations is his title. You remember Kyle? I think he was. Kyle, you were here last year, weren't you? Yes, ma'am. I thought so. You know, we're gonna have to tell. We're gonna have to tell Joel. We know you want to do it, baby, but Kyle.
Yeah, just put me on the invite next year. I'll be here.
Okay. We're set?
Is everyone set? Did ABC get here? Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Ready when you are.
All right. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for being here for this important announcement. And we've been here before. Houston has many great cultural and sporting events that draw people on a grand scale. And annually, there is no larger convergence than what takes place during rodeo and when our children are out of school on spring break. 8 years ago, we successfully implemented a new spring break Houston parking and traffic management plan, and I want to thank all of the stakeholders for marketing this plan, but the real success is attributed to Houstonians that actually follow the plan. I began asking all Houstonians and visitors alike to help us coordinate traffic management for multiple overlapping activities that will take place during spring break. This year's Spring Break Houston will span 9 days from Saturday, March 9th through Sunday, March 17th. And during Spring Break Houston, an average of 350,000 people per day will travel to the Museum District and NRG Park to attend dozens of attractions, including the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, Herman Park, the Houston Zoo, Mill Outdoor Theater, and our fabulous museums. In addition to these great family activities, we have the daily traffic for over 50 institutions that make up our world-renowned medical center. And all of these amenities just happen to be within a five-mile radius of each other. And naturally, mobility is an issue. I encourage Houstonians to plan ahead and find the best route to the spring break destinations. Before we get to these routes and parking options, I would like to introduce Kyle Olson, Director of Operations for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, to tell us more about what is taking place at NRG Park. Kyle.
Good morning. Thank you, Mayor Turner, and our neighbors at the Texas Medical Center, the Houston Museum District, Herman Park, the Houston Zoo for partnering with us again this year to proactively plan for the increased traffic flow that we expect during spring break week. We're proud to be a part of Houston's community of entertainment and attractions and are committed to work together to improve the spring breakers' experience regardless of their chosen activities. So a couple of notes on getting to the rodeo. I encourage you to visit rodeohouston.com for all of your event-related, traffic and parking-related options. A couple of notes here. We've got the option for Metro Rail, which is actually only $2.50, so we encourage you to use the rail. Check out the many park and ride options throughout the city. You can park in one of the 8 convenient park and ride locations and take a bus directly to the rodeo grounds. And this year we've added an additional parking lot within pretty decent distance of the rodeo grounds at North Stadium parking lot. You can purchase those tickets today online at rodeohouston.com. A shuttle service is provided to and from the rodeo grounds. A couple other things. If you would encourage you to download the Rodeo Houston app. It's available for both iPhone and Android. The app includes a ton of information on the show and what's happening on and around the grounds, but the highlight for this would be the park and ride options, Metro Rail, Lyft, and other on-site parking options. We also have a listing of the parking lot availabilities and current capacities that we update regularly. driving directions to and from the parking lots, and then all the fun information on the daily schedules of shopping, dining, attractions, and everything else that's going on in and around the rodeo. Thank you again. We look forward to seeing you at the show. I'd like to introduce Mr. Sean Clunan, COO of the Texas Medical Center.
Well, thank you, Kyle. Appreciate the introduction. The rodeo continues to be an incredible partner to the Texas Medical Center with your ag science programs and education. And I want to just first start by thanking the mayor and his leadership and the incredible public servants, the city of Houston, for really coordinating and driving the coordination among these great institutions to really balance a great time in the city for the visitors and citizens to enjoy their time in spring break, but also balance that with providing access to critical infrastructure and facilities. I'm a little biased. The Texas Medical Center is one of those. But I think, in the Texas Medical Center every day, we're very proud of our 120,000 healthcare professionals who come in every day with a single mission and goal of advancing health education and research, coupled with over 60,000 students who will make the next generation of healthcare professionals doing exactly the same thing. And then, of course, we have an amazing group of patients and their family members who come to support those patients. Maintaining mobility during what can be a really great time of year through the rodeo and the spring break, we can ensure that we can continue to provide that quality care that they deserve and have come to expect in the medical center. So that's why we, during the spring break period, are very dedicated to this mobility plan, coordinating those activities, and providing resources through our TMC Police Department, through our parking facilities, making those available, which are available on our website, as well as through the city's website that you'll learn more about. And we encourage citizens and visitors and tourists to take a look at those, utilize those, because I think it'll create the most optimal experience for getting in around and enjoying that while also balancing with maintaining those critical facilities. So with that, I will take this opportunity to introduce Julie Farr, who represents the Houston Museum District, which is an incredible cultural asset that's right outside our doors, and we're very grateful to have that amenity available to our citizens and our employees and visitors. So thank you, Julie.
Thanks, neighbor. So I'm always happy to talk about the Museum District and the exciting programs and activities that are happening here. There truly is something for everyone in our 19 nonprofit organizations, but I'd venture that it's family-focused museums that are most interesting for the spring break time period. 10 of the museums are free at all times. 9 offer dedicated free admission times. This year, many are staying open longer and more days of the week, and lots of fun educational activities. Families can talk to a working artist. They can make their own piece of artwork. Or they can go extreme and be a human hamster ball. That sounds kind of fun. And of course, explore many, many cultures. The district is made up of 4 walkable, bikeable zones with the idea that you can park once and go to several destinations. Go to the website houstonmuseumdistrict.org for details to make the most out of your visit. And also go to drive288.com for the latest information on highway closures and detours. Enjoy your activities during spring break. Next up is Tom Lambert, CEO of Metro.
Thank you, Julie. We also want to thank Mayor Turner for his leadership in making sure we continue to coordinate with one another to make the movement during spring break a lot safer, a lot more efficient for the community that's going to really benefit from all the things we have to offer in this community. It's a busy, exciting time of year in our city, and taking Metro to your spring break destinations is the best way to avoid parking and traffic headaches. Metro Rail's Red Line can get you to Rodeo Houston, Herman Park, the Houston Zoo, the Texas Medical Center, and the Museum District. It also connects you to downtown, the Theater District, and destinations on the north side of our community as well. We also have the green and purple lines that can take sporting fans to Toyota Center and BBVA Compass Stadium for Dynamo and Dash soccer matches that will be occurring as well during spring break. In addition to Metro Rail, our frequent bus network, over 22 high-frequency bus networks that serve this community 7 days a week and service 15 minutes or greater to those communities. So we want to make sure our bus network is an opportunity to get people where they need to go as well. You know, as Kyle mentioned, it's very economical, $1.25 to ride Metro. You can purchase a day pass for $3. We'll make it even easier for you to go to KHOU mobile ticketing, so you can do it on your phone, so it's easier to get around our community. All of these details and much more information on how to plan your trip before you ever leave home can be found on ridemetro.org, or you can call our customer care center at 713-635-4000. So again, I want to mention one last thing, and it's safety. Anybody around trains or anybody around motor vehicles, make sure you stop, look, and listen while you're traveling and have a safe experience during spring break. So I'd now like to turn it back over to Mayor Turner. Mayor Turner.
Thanks, Tom. Thank you, Tom, and thank all of you for your partnerships. We want everyone to enjoy spring break, but we also need your help in order for you to enjoy and everyone else to enjoy spring break. To create a more pleasurable travel experience to these great spring break Houston destinations and to your medical appointments, we want you to remember a few things. First, some parking options. For the museum district, many institutions, including the Children's Museum, the Health Museum, Museum of Fine Arts, Houston, and the Museum of Natural Science, have their own parking lots, and we encourage you to use them. Many of these lots fill quickly, so we have identified additional paid public parking in the midtown and downtown areas, which range from $3.50 to $20 daily. From there, you can hop on Metro Rail to your destination. For those going to Herman Park and the Houston Zoo, vehicle traffic will be strictly managed, and we encourage you to use we encourage you to park in the Texas Medical Center's paid parking lot. And from there, you can walk, ride the Metro Rail, or use the Zoo Express or the White Texas Medical Center shuttles, depending on the destination lot you park in. And for those going to the rodeo, and we know there are a lot of people going to the rodeo. In fact, during this time period, 2.5 million people are going to the rodeo. That's more people than live in the city of Houston. So if you're going to the rodeo, ride the Rodeo Express or Metro Park and Ride, or park in one of the paid lots identified on the maps for rodeo. And for more information, visit rodeohouston.com. We have specific driving directions to each attraction spring break has to offer. So if you are traveling on 288, 59, or 610, we recommend you use the routes listed on our website at houstonspecialevents.org, houstonspecialevents.org. These same directions may also be found on the website of your destination. And like last year, we will also utilize electronic signs throughout the area which identify the best parking options and routing. We will have officers in high traffic intersections and on site, allowing for adjustments in real time as needed. When 350,000 persons going to these special events or locations or venues within 5 miles of one another, we may have to make some adjustments from time to time. And in closing, I want to thank all our partners, including the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, the Houston Museum District Association, the Texas Medical Center, Metro, and of course the Houston Zoo. I also want to thank the Houston Fire and Police Departments, Houston Public Works, Parks and Recreation Departments, and the Mayor's Office of Special Events led by Susan Christian. And I want to thank all of you, and we hope that you enjoy all of Houston and that you enjoy spring break as well. Thank you.
So if anyone needs any one-on-ones with any of these representatives, please do so. You can pull them. Also, please enjoy coffee and refreshments over with Nick. And parking passes. Our friend Brad Levy, who hosts us here every year, will pay for your parking as well. If I were y'all, I'd stay longer if you could. Just say, hey, you know, people are late. Got to see go out and look at the museum. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. Really appreciate it.
So you make the first move, all right, we all in here.
Can I speak with the mayor real quick, ma'am? Is that feasible?
About this?
Construction
about this?
and traffic, yeah.
Construction and traffic, sure.
Sorry. It's kind of a
Jim.
gaggle over here.